G'day gang. So we are the proud owner of a BT50 Mazda or a Ford Ranger. I don't think it really matters what model, because this is a 2013 model. The problem is the water disappearing out of the bottle. Now, one of the first signs is going to be you won't see a leak anywhere on the ground. You may get a slow start, maybe a and then it'll go away, it'll crank on. But it'll just, and you won't see a leak on the ground anywhere. You can pressure test it, it won't hold pressure. You keep enough water in it, or put enough water in it, enough pressure in it, it'll eventually run out the exhaust pipe. Here's the problem, and unfortunately it leads to the head off. EGR Cooler just seems to be the death of so many vehicles. The waterway in here just goes to the heater, that goes up to the heater, that comes out of the engine, it goes up to the heater. The exhaust manifold on this end, EGR on this end, does what it does, goes back up through the inlet manifold, blah blah blah, recirculates the so forth. Thing on here is here's the EGR here, look. I replaced this the other day because this spout had actually pushed out for some reason, and I thought, oh, that's what the problem is with this one. But it was one of the problems. That's why I had no coolant in it. This time, this is, I've already put this in a tank, and we got bubbles coming out, so she's not good. So what ends up happening is that the water goes into the exhaust port, back port, there's where the EGR cooler goes onto. There, you can even see the rust in it, look. Goes in there and into the last port in the cylinder head, or the last cylinder. Fills that up eventually. If you're lucky, it'll go out the exhaust pipe if your valves are closed up, but if you've got one open, you're going to end up with coolant in there. That's going to give you that as it tries to compress the fluid. So once that's happened, we've got a problem, because the coolant's got to go somewhere, so it goes out between the many layers of the head gasket. Well, no, not many, the 3 layers of the head gasket. It'll just go out through there, and you end up with compression and coolant and problems all over the place. So just got to take the head off. Too much of a risk. Anyway, yeah, there's your problem. That bugger right there.